Welcome back to All Stars TV. We're counting down to All Stars 2025 back at the Vindico Arena in Cardiff, and it is this weekend. It's just a few days away, 25th, 26th, 27th of July. Games are all day from the 12 noon on the 26th and 27th. I'm pleased to be joined by one of the players from our teams, and representing Ty Hafan this year is Hayley Nuttall. Hayley, thanks for joining us on All Stars TV.
Hi, amazing. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure's all ours. So we'll start at the beginning of your All-Star journey. We're starting to chat just before we press record there. But how did you first get involved with All-Stars and come to be playing in Ty Hafan colours this year?
So I actually got roped in 3 years ago by the captain of this year's captain of Bob's, Dave Williams. He pretty much threw a camera at me and it went from there. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Just came down and hoped for the best. Dave set everything up and I was let loose with the camera basically, and I just ran around the rink, the changing rooms, just taking anything and everything, just trying to capture those behind the scenes moments that people don't really get to capture.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was thrown in the deep end, but an incredible experience.
And from there, as we say, that a lot of people's All-Star experience kind of starts that way. They kind of can you just do this, and then all of a sudden it's like 5 years later you're an All-Stars vet. So how did you get to be a player this year for Ty Hafan?
Well, I helped out again 2 years ago. When it was back in Cardiff 2 years ago. So I helped out then with photography, and I ended up doing a little bit of medical treatment at that All Stars as well. Unfortunately, couldn't make last year, and just with it being in I think it was Sheffield or Nottingham last year.
Yeah.
And I was working, unfortunately. And I've been applying for a couple of years, and then I was just really fortunate this year to get my first pick team, which was Ty Hafan.
Yeah. And Ty Hafan, we talked to Scott a couple of days ago. Obviously, his first year captain has been for Ty Hafan for a while. Ty Hafan is extremely special for Cardiff, but for All Stars as a charity, Ty Hafan's a very special charity.
It is, and it's one pretty close to home for me. So I'm actually playing in memory of someone very close to. Well, I'm playing in memory of my really good friend's little brother, who was supported by Ty Hafan. The whole family was supported by Ty Hafan. So it's their hearts as well, which is incredible for me to not only get to play for such an incredible team, but play in memory of someone who's very close.
Yeah, and the fundraising this year, we've talked to quite a few of the captains and players. It's just been on another level this year. The fundraising records left, right, and centre, and Ty Hafan no different. I think Scott was saying it's over £100,000 since the start of raising through All Stars for Ty Hafan, and it's just a phenomenal amount of money, but also the kind of support and awareness we give to Ty Hafan as well.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I didn't realize before how much it takes to run Ty Hafan just on a day-to-day basis, and for them to support so many families as well, and everything they give back to those families. So obviously fundraising this year for me, I know like there's a minimum that we have to hit, but I always wanted to hit more, and I've surpassed my target by quite a lot. We're chasing those last few donations now,
Yeah.
but Ty Hafan as a whole have absolutely smashed it. The team are really cracking on with the this year, and it's just so nice to see everyone trying to get behind such an incredible charity.
And then when we see the guys when we get to the rink on this weekend, I know there's going to be a big Green Machine contingent from Ty Hafan coming up to support the players as well. So when you see those people in the stands, it's gonna mean a huge lot more to you, I presume.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Obviously the Nathan, who I'm playing in memory of, his whole family is coming out, so there's a lot of pressure on as well. So I do apologise that I will spend most of the weekend on my bum on the ice, but it's all incredible, and just getting to see some of the families and the people that Ty Hafan support down at the rink and supporting us, and we're just there to do them proud.
Yeah. You talked at the beginning about being roped into All Stars. We've tried to ask a few people what kind of how we describe All Stars, and it's kind of something maybe you can't describe until you experience it and you be part of it, and once you're in it, you can't kind of get out of it.
No, and do you know what? Even if I hadn't like got into Ty Hafan as a player this season, I would have still been down there supporting and helping out, because it's not anything I think you can experience generally. Like, it was one of those things. When I first came down, I was just walking around and seeing so many people there, like
Hmm.
off back, not doing it for any other reason other than to support so many incredible charities, not just T Haven. And it's just the love and the weirdness and the happiness that's in that room over those 3 days, because obviously we'll be down there from Friday, and you get to meet people from all over as well. Like I've got friends that are in Canada now, in Scotland, in Ireland, all through All Stars. So it's not just
Yeah.
weekend, it's this incredible weekend where you get to meet so many different people from so many different backgrounds.
And the group chat, obviously, all the teams have got their group chats, and we'll have you talking to the guys and girls over the last few months. Must have been good, but then when you get to see them in person on Friday night at the rink, must be something to really look forward to.
Oh, for sure, yeah. So there's a lot of people coming back that have been in All Stars for a long time, so getting to see their experience, but getting to see them like once a year for the past couple of years, and then knowing that in a few days you get to spend the entire weekend with such incredible people as well.
Hmm.
I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone.
Yeah. And we know there's this fixture list coming out for leagues and things starting in the autumn, and kind of fans are maybe looking forward to that. But if you wanted to kind of people looking for a summer hockey fix and trying to get them to come down to the Vindico next weekend, what would you say to them to encourage them to come down and bring a few pennies with them?
Oh, just come down, because it's such an incredible like organization and charity anyway, and getting to see what I can explain as real life people, i.e., me,
Hmm.
that isn't very good at hockey, but just comes down because it's fun and it's so inclusive. And like, I'd never played hockey until I was what, 27. So if you're looking to get into the sport, you've got kids that are in the sport, or you just want a weekend to take your families to do something fun, come
Hmm.
down. It's going to be an incredible weekend. And if you don't know anything about hockey, don't worry. Come down, ask questions. You'll be sat next to someone that knows what's going on.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, for seeing hockey, the way they work, All Stars, you've got your lines matched against each other. So even if you're a novice or a beginner, you're matched against players of a similar standard. So you're not going to be out there against kind of your Evan Moses and your GB players if
Mhm.
you're a beginner. So you're kind of matched against players of your own experience and ability, which makes it even more fun sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. You can expect like good things from line one and two, and then like line three and four, fourth line, which I'll be on. We're the fun line that we're just out there to make fools of ourselves and enjoy the weekend, and we're the support lines.
But it's the way it ends up. Obviously, towards the end of the game, it's the third and fourth line who finish the game. So we've
Yeah,
seen
for
before where
sure.
your third and fourth line players sometimes score that big goal to win the game. So the game could be on your stick, Haley.
Yeah, I mean, I can honestly sit here and say don't expect a goal from me unless it's a human goal, and that will be me tripping into the net. But yeah, it's just a good experience, and it's so fun, and it gives players that aren't able to play on teams or don't get picked the opportunity to just play in a fun and safe environment, and that's pretty much what All Stars is. It's just the opportunity for people to come down and play hockey and have a good weekend and support incredible people.
Yeah, no, indeed, like I say, it's something you maybe can't explain. You have to be there to experience it. So if we can
For
get people
sure,
to come
like
down and say Vindigo this weekend, look forward to seeing you in the Green Machine. Um,
yeah,
and see what happens. We'll rendezvous on Friday night and look forward to seeing you and everybody there. Thanks
amazing.
for your time
Can't
tonight.
wait.
We'll put your just given links in the show notes so people can any few pennies they've got left they can send them your way and support T Haven even more. Um,
Amazing. Yeah, we're so close to that £1,000 charity. So if you do have a few extra pounds, chuck them over.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for your time, Haley, and we'll see you on Friday.
Amazing. Thank you. See you.